I'm not gonna lie and say I'm nervous about talking, because I'm not. I love to talk. Just ask Brian Warren, I talk to him all the time, and he never listens. Honestly, I just want to give thanks to God first and foremost. Without him, nothing is possible. Also, I would like to thank my dad, Jimmy, my hero, for pushing me and instilling in me the right attitude and mindset to persevere and push through obstacles such as this. I would also like to thank my mom, Carla, for teaching me how to be selfless and have a heart for others. All the times I thought I was going to sleep 10 more minutes or just oversleep on purpose, I would like to thank my stepdad, Chris, for not letting that happen. My grandparents, who have always been there for me, no matter what, they love me and accept my mistakes. I would also like to thank Sandy Yarborough for pushing me through this last stretch, asking me if I had went to school day after day, holding me accountable and forcing me to tell the truth. And I do mean force, because if you've ever had Sandy ask you a question with making eye contact, you know what I mean. Well, I could go on naming people, but thanks to each and every one of my friends and family that have had patience with me, not knowing if this day would come or not, but it has, and it's because of all of you. Oh, and one last shout out to each one of my teachers, Miss Fennell, Miss King, Miss Turner, and Miss Harrington, for putting up with me and allowing me to take the next step towards my future. I thank you, and my parents do as well. Trust me, they know the struggle. Next, I want to tell the class of 2014 a little bit about my journey. I know I have not had the chance to meet all of you, and many of you do not know me, but just like you, I never would have thought I would be graduating later than I was supposed to. I was fortunate to have both of my parents. I cannot tell you I went through a tragic childhood, nor had it rough. I went through school like any normal kid would. I never got in too much trouble, but I cannot say I'm not guilty of some things. My life was good. I played sports, and I was raised in a church that I attended 3 times a week. Many could not have looked at me and seen my struggle. It was always my goal to hide it and keep a smile on my face. I started being slack and goofing off, not realizing the harm I was doing to myself or the effects it was going to have on my future. There was no one to blame but myself, and I eventually dropped out. Although I still wanted to blame it on everybody and anything else, it is not until now that I take full responsibility. It was my future I put on hold, not anyone else's. I did not have any reason to drop out. There was no lack of support, but there was a lack of self-discipline. Thinking I could be an exception and make it somewhere in life, I often took dead-end roads leading nowhere. Having to deal with people holding the fact that I had not graduated over my head, and also having it hindering me in every area of my life, I came back to Central Carolina Community College and enrolled into this program. Determined to get this done and graduate, I hit the books hard. But wait, this doesn't end how you think. I fell once again, back into my old lazy habits. Not just once, but I did this twice. Constantly trying to find loopholes in the system and life. Miss McConnell knows about that. I would visit her office quite frequently, trying to figure out easier ways to get this over with without putting in the work. Of course, she would always let me down easy and send me back to class. After some time, I decided to give this program another run for its money, but this time with a different approach. I had learned to accept things for what they were, and I also accepted that hard work pays off. So now you are probably wondering what the results were this time. So today, here I stand to tell you that I made it. It was not easy. I feared the same judgment each and every one of you feared. Are people going to judge me because I took longer than normal? Are they going to think I am not smart? I'll admit, I was worried so much I was not even going to walk today. I was ready to just move on with my life, but it was not until Miss McConnell shed her light on my situation that I realized that there is always a brighter side to things. She told me that life and success is not about who gets there first, but it's about who gets there. Some may take longer than others, but as long as you make it, it really does not matter. Life is not fair, and it never will be. The only person that can stop you is you. Each and every graduate here today all have one thing in common. Each of us showed that we have the heart to overcome our obstacles and disprove our skeptics. We could have easily given up, but we did not. We pushed through and showed the world that it was missing one more person. No more excuses, no more reasons why we cannot just be as successful as anyone else. Just apply the same heart and work ethic you put towards this and apply it in whatever path you choose to take. Be sure to put God first and watch limitless opportunities be put in front of you. I will make it a point to put you and your futures in my prayers. Just remember, life isn't always fair, and there will be times you will fall and fail, but think back to this day. Let your accomplishment inspire you and serve as a reminder of the power you have within yourself. Each one of you serve as an example to me and the ones still trying to accomplish what we have today. So keep your head up and stay the course. May God bless each and every one of you. It was an honor to be asked to speak, and even more so among such a great group of people. Now, with the help of others, I want to make this one of the best days of my life. And now I sincerely want to thank Central Carolina Community College and its entire staff. You have made my experience pleasurable and one to remember. And to the class of 2014, good luck, and let's go make the world a better place.